VBOUT lets you generate social media and paid ad reports directly from your dashboard. You can access those reports from the left panel under your social media, and from the top, click Analytics. You will see all your connected profiles from the left, and by simply toggling between those profiles, you'll be able to get access to all the data I'm looking into right now, including impressions, engagement stories, and of course, a lot more. Many of these can be exported into their own tables. You can load more to get access to more data. You can use a search utility, and of course, from the top right, you have a date range. Each channel comes with its own set of analytics. Some might be a little bit more generous in terms of their APIs, like Facebook and Instagram are pretty good. Twitter, Pinterest, and LinkedIn are not fully out yet. They are missing some data points that they could improve on. Now, Google Analytics is also integrated with VBOUT. You can connect your Google Analytics account, and from here, pull up reports on your different properties. I won't go too much into the details of it, but just make sure on the bottom you click on Add New, switch to your Google Analytics account, and from here, connect your channel. VBOUT supports connecting multiple Facebook, multiple Twitter, and of course, multiple Google Analytics for your convenience. Now, one of the main features that I like is the ability to report on paid media, particularly from your Facebook Business Manager and your Adwords directly. By scrolling on this view, I can go directly to my Business Manager. This is my Facebook. I can see every single running campaign right now, from the insight to the ad set, all the way to the ad itself. If you're managing multiple properties, you can switch between them here. And again, you have the date range, so you can change that and get the data for a specific time. If I would like to see more what's going on this campaign that's currently active, all I have to do is just click here. It takes me to the ad set. These are all the ads that are running. I can also click one more time into the ad set to get all the ad insights down to the copy. If I am to click here, the system will display that ad for me, how it's performing on the different angles, from cost per click to amount spent, CTRs, CTAs. So these are very important for you as an advertiser to get visibility on these different metrics that you're spending a lot of money on in some cases. This table is filterable, and also you can turn off some columns in case you don't want the status, for example. I can turn it off. And if you don't like that search filter, which by the way was inherited from clicking on those links, or you simply just remove it and let the system display all the data directly from Facebook. One thing to note is that the link clicks is tracking down to the lead once we are able to track the lead. This is why we recommend you using your UTM variables in the URL. If you don't know what UTMs are, I highly recommend you look them up. We have tons of resources on these, whether you access them from this help section by typing in UTM or by searching the web or Google. It's very important to make your links trackable, especially when you are running ads. What VBOUT can do is tell you exactly who came in. If we can detect their email because they converted at some point, we display those emails. And as you can see, we're tracking the IP activity from that ad. So if I would click on any of those IPs, the system is going to drill down on the history of that visitor. And when you see an IP, that means this person hasn't converted yet, but they are doing a whole bunch of things on the website and landing pages and so on. And you can tell right here how we were able to trace it down to the UTM ad itself. Very helpful feature. Similarly with AdWords, if I click on it, I can display all the running ads and follow the same logic of drilling down into the campaign, ad group, and the keyword insights. Finally, these reports not also can be exported, but on the dashboard itself. This is the dashboard utility where you can build your own reports. You can make these reports stacked, meaning I can click here, new widget, scroll a little bit to the middle, and you're going to notice there is an add account widget. So just drag it and drop it, and immediately it adds to the bottom of the page or your report a stacked view. For instance, I can see the aggregate spend between my Facebook ad accounts and my Adwords ad accounts. How much I spent in total for this particular time frame. What are the impressions in total, the reach, and the clicks? Again, these data are extremely important for marketers, and I can automate this report to be sent to my stakeholders, as I've discussed in a previous module on dashboard reporting. This is it for creating social media reports and paid reports on VBOUT. Hopefully you found it helpful.